The big takeaway from the research in that chapter, the surprising insight, is that when you look at people who exhibit high levels of self control, the common pattern across them is not that they have higher discipline than the average person. The common pattern is that they are in situations where they're tempted less frequently. So the tempted less
less
frequently.
frequently.
Fewer
Okay.
temptations is the single biggest driver of exhibiting high self-control. And so the lesson is you don't need to try to be more disciplined. You don't need to wish that you were a person with more willpower. You need to take a little bit of time to design an environment where you're not tempted as frequently. So that could mean simple things like not having chips in the house or not having cigarettes in the house or things like that. It could mean more complicated things like looking at your relationships and saying, who are the people that have the behaviors that I want to have? What are the common habits of my friend group or my peer group? And that's not necessarily saying I never see these people again,
Yep.
but maybe I only see them in pockets or in certain situations. And then other people I'm trying to expose myself to more and hang out with more. And so those are all ways that you can start to think about where are the temptations in my life, or where do I need to go against the grain of the situation to have the habits that I want to have? And where am I working with the gradient of the situation?
And working with, because it's actually taking me in the direction of the kind of person I want to become. And working against is you recognize you're in an environment that is taking you away from the kind of person you want to become.